Hi everyone, it's me Aura again and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is a very special day for me because here I am in London sitting in my hotel room. After the COVID pandemic started, this is the first flight that I've done in over 4 months. My last flight was actually in March 21st. Sorry about my appearance, I didn't have that much of a great sleep last night. However, I am so happy to be finally out of Dubai and on a flight after 4 months of waiting and sitting at home, not doing anything. It feels good to do a flight after such a long time because it gives that sense of normality, but it's also far from being normal. Now, there's been a lot of service and safety changes so that we can work around the COVID situation. We now have to wear all of this personal protective equipment and try to keep minimum contact with people on board. And same goes to the passengers as well. They need to wear masks and try their best to keep social distancing on a plane as best as they can. Also now it's a new mandatory requirement that passengers traveling in and out of Dubai have a negative COVID test done no longer than 96 hours prior to your time of departure. This is mandatory and it's a rule set by the Dubai government. Now, I know that not all the people out there are really agreeing with all these new safety measures that airlines are taking. But you have to understand that it's not just about your comfort, but it's also about the safety of the others. Just because you have a plane ticket, that doesn't mean that you will absolutely get on board that plane if you're not willing to comply with and follow the safety guidelines that that airline has set. I've seen videos of people shouting and screaming that they don't want to wear a mask and that they're going to sue the airline because they were not let on board without wearing a mask. Now, you cannot sue an airline for the safety measures and guidelines that they have. Because when you're already buying that ticket, there's a set of rules and guidelines and measures that you're already agreeing to follow when you're purchasing that ticket. It's all there. You sometimes don't even read it, but there's a lot of safety measures that are included in that ticket and you're already agreeing to buy, you're already agreeing to when you're buying that ticket. So you cannot go around suing airlines for the safety measures that they've implemented. If you think you can get on a plane and not follow the rules because you simply have a ticket, you're wrong. Please do understand that no airline out there is going to let on board the plane somebody that might endanger the safety of the aircraft, the crew, or the other passengers. So if you're already shouting outside before you even get on board the plane, chances are that now you're not going to be let on board the plane anyway because of your behavior. Now, I just thought of mentioning all of these because of a few videos that I've seen out there of other airlines. Just try to remember that it's not just about your personal comfort, it's also about the safety of the others. However, lucky enough, on my flight here, all the passengers are absolutely willing to comply with the new safety measures, and actually they tell us that they actually feel safe with the new safety and service changes that are implemented on board now. Now, all these new travel guidelines or safety measures or rules are not just for passengers, but it's for us, the crew, as well. All of my travels, all of our travels have temporarily come to a stop because by the law of the GCAA, now we are not allowed to leave the hotel rooms while we're on layovers. So as much as I'm so happy to be finally out of Dubai after so many months, I cannot step out and go around walking in the beautiful city of London. I've been to London many times, so that's kind of okay, but it would have been nice to just be able to walk around, walk outside and get some fresh air. We have a standard 24-hour layover here in London. We have some longer layovers in some destinations depending on that destination, but it doesn't matter how long or short your layover is now. The rule is that you simply cannot leave your hotel. Also, we used to be able to bring friends or family over to the hotel and let them stay with us. However, due to the new situation, we cannot leave the hotel, nor can we bring anybody into the hotel and let them stay with us, no matter even if it's family. So for example, the colleagues of mine from London or from England today, they cannot go out to go and see their family, and nor can their family come here to the hotel and see them either. They cannot come and stay over with them either. It's just simply not allowed now. Also, some of the flights that we have are now operated as just turnarounds, so there is no layovers when there used to be layovers before the COVID pandemic. For example, my home flight to Colombo is now operated as a turnaround. So even if I do the flight, I don't even get to step out into the country, and I definitely don't get to see my family when I do the flight. We cannot say when these procedures will go back to normal and when everything will become normal again, because nobody really knows, and this is simply the current situation of the world. Even the procedures here in the hotels have changed. There's no buffets, there's only room service or little grab and go booths. If you want to use hotel facilities like gym and swimming pools, you might need to book slots. Those facilities might actually not be open at all, but if they are open, you might need to book slots. You can order in groceries from shops and let them be delivered to the hotel, or if you want to order takeaway from Uber Eats or some other application like that, that's fine, but they all need to be delivered into the hotel and you can pick them up at the reception. However, you're not allowed to go out of the hotel. These new procedures, these new rules might look like inconveniences, but maybe they're just minor annoyances when comparing with the bigger picture of trying to keep the safety of others and trying to minimize the spread of the coronavirus. The cabin crew job was always a high-risk job, even before the pandemic started. However, now after the outbreak of the coronavirus, it's probably gone up the ladder in the high-risk job list a little bit more. However, this is our job. This is how we earn our bread and butter. Even with the new procedures and rules, even with the new health risks and decreased layover opportunities, we're still happy to fly. We're still happy to bring people from one place to another. We're still happy to bring families together, even when we can't see our own. So that's just a quick video for today, guys. Just wanted to give you some updates on travel procedures and layover procedures. Please do remember and understand that we're all in this together, and it's not just about your personal comfort, but the safety of everybody else as well. I hope you liked today's episode on Aura in the Clouds. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.